The trust of the investors to Cyprus has been certainly regained, and the figures speak for themselves. We have every year significant foreign direct investment into Cyprus, in what investment, in the range of 5 to 6 billion every year. So the numbers speak for themselves. Why was this accomplished? It's accomplished because the economy of Cyprus today emits trust to foreign investors. It offers a lot of investment opportunities, and it combines the benefits that we can give to the foreign investors with a good quality of life if they reside here. I think the key to our success, it was the successful cooperation between the pro-business government and the private sector. So cooperation between the two brought the results. If I was going to choose one, I would choose the human capital. That I could say that is the one thing that really stands out, but that combined with an efficient tax system, quality of life, geographic location, good weather, and all the other advantages. I was talking about the Deputy Ministry for Development and Progress. That's a new Deputy Ministry. It's a ministry practically, but we call it the Deputy Ministry, and we have the authority and the responsibility to license strategic investments into Cyprus. The privatization of the Limassol port has been very successful despite the initial teething problems it has faced because of slow implementation of all the things that were agreed between the two parties. But looking back, 12 months later, yes, it has been extremely successful. Likewise, we have to do with the Electricity Authority and the Telecommunications Authority. We have seen that in telephony, where we allowed companies to enter the competition with mobile telephones. We have 6 companies nowadays. The rates are getting better, the services are getting better. Competition makes perfect again. Had we not had in Cyprus foreign direct investment straight after the events of 2013, we wouldn't have had any banks. So our banks have been fully recapitalized by foreign direct investment, by reputable funds and by very reputable American and European and Russian organizations. Without the banks, which are the energy machine of the economy, you cannot have an economy. That was the first step. Nowadays, we attract investments from all over the world. In our traditional sectors, like the shipping industry, the ship management, but into energy, education, health, property, and funds, services, and not only. Today, we are gradually progressing and developing to become a small Singapore. Okay, we need another 10, 15 years to get there, but we are progressing towards the correct direction. Regional cooperation could be in many fields, but yes, it will contribute to the foreign direct investment into Cyprus because it will contribute to stability. It will contribute to opportunities like the pipeline from our exclusive economic zone into Europe for taking the natural gas. It can protect the area from different challenges or threats that we are facing today. It will have better management of different problems or challenges that arise, like the refugee problem. There will be closer cooperation between businessmen of the different countries. So yes, I agree with this cooperation. I think it will be to the benefit of all the participating members. We believe that we should develop into a knowledge-based economy and we should move on to the next decade with digitalization, taking advantage of the youth, taking advantage of the new technologies and the people who are ahead of us. We are encouraging startups and we are sponsoring startups and we are organizing a world conference in Cyprus with startups from all over the world. We have organized different groups of startups in Cyprus and we are also promoting them and sending them abroad. I think we are heading towards the right direction, although a lot needs to be done in the forthcoming months. Comparatively, we have a lot of advantages to our neighboring countries. First of all, you have the weather. Second, most of the people here in Cyprus speak English, which is important when you want to attract the filming industry. The location, the proximity to different civilizations around Cyprus, the connectivity of Cyprus. And we are already in contact with prospective investors from Europe and from Asia and from India who are now have us in their plans. To start with, I would say I'm one of those who believe that Brexit will not dismantle the European Union. I think those that will stay in the European Union will work towards cohesiveness of the Union. I believe that the biggest ambition we should be working on in 2018 is getting the civilians, the people down the road to believe into Europe and to the advantages and the benefits they are having from being part of a pan-European community. Stop thinking at the local level and see what do they get in terms of safety, in terms of education, in terms of knowledge, in terms of prosperity, in terms of opportunities, in terms of pan-Europeanization, if I can use the expression. So we need to start working from downwards to upwards. Leaving it to the leaders, it won't work. I think that the biggest challenge is to get into the conscious of people what benefits do they get and why is it best for them to belong into a united Europe.